football. Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. It's the Penn State Nittany Lions and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Here in South Bend, this is one of the most revered college campuses and college football shrines. You know, touchdown Jesus, all of the excitement at Notre Dame Stadium. You hear the echoes of the Irish every time you step on the field. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Nittany Lions kicker headed toward the football, and their season is now officially underway. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Hits inside, it's Mobley. Works ahead for a couple, they'll stop him at the 27. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Notre Dame. They start the season in the top 5, prime position to make a run. But what's the biggest danger there, Jesse?
Well, they need to avoid complacency. Top 5 tells me you've got potential. You were a good team a year ago. You got a lot of talent, but there's going to be a lot of really tough games on the schedule this year, David. So why not start early right here in week 1 and come shooting out of the cannon?
Shooting out of the cannon with a start that everybody gets to look at, see how good you are. And that first impression is really big, right? Like, you can start climbing quickly and really get a high marks in people's heads if you can start the season on a great note.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Quarterback changing the play. They're in the gun, 3rd down. Here's Carr. Complete to the right. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Throwing, Carr. Fires to the right. It's complete. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
Obviously, massive play by the offense, picking up a big 1st down on an explosive. But, David, 3rd down defense, it's one thing to allow a 1st down, but you've got to make tackles. You can't give up explosive plays like that. At the end of the day, it's all going to come down to fundamentals, and you know that is driving their defensive coaching staff crazy.
It's so frustrating. You want to be great on those boxes, right? You want to check those 3rd downs. You don't want to give up explosives. Well, you just did 2 and 1. That's not good for this defense, right? They've got to control that 3rd down a little bit better. They got to snatch some momentum back, and you got to tackle better, man. You got some opportunities to get guys on the ground. You got to accomplish the mission.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries, you got to get pressures, and when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on third down. Dropping back, it's Carr. Snags it. They'll stop him just outside the 30 at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for the first down, and now they have a decision to make. They'll run it on fourth down. There he goes. They make the stop, and not before. He gets enough to convert on fourth down, and rolling the dice pays off.
Man, and on that 4th and short run, I think he thought he was going to score. He saw the end zone, his eyes started getting big, and they were able to get to him right before he got home. But hey, if you're on offense, why not just give it to him again on this next first down play?
Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. On the move. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Quarterback keeps it. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Notre Dame! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
You're the better team. You're playing at home. That's the way you start a football game. Putting a drive together, getting 6 on the board, taking the lead. Nice start by this offense.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Fielded in the end zone, it's Wallace. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off, a turnover in their own end. Touchdown, Irish! And they turn it into a defensive score. On to attempt the try. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Guys, let's think big picture for a minute and talk about Penn State. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
Drops back on first down. They're all over it. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And this is not the start this guy envisioned in this game. He's already thrown a pick six here in the first quarter, and now he takes a sack. You got to wonder if that pick six rattled him a little bit. And if he's out here now seeing ghosts, he's got to get to the sidelines. He's got to shake the cobwebs off. You got to be able to turn the page and have a short memory, because this thing is going in the wrong direction for their signal call.
The run inside. It's Martin. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Selling the fake. Look out! That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Looks it in. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Carr. Right side, it's Graham. Caught, and he's got room. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Looking for the end zone. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Fighting Irish! They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
And the Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Tells to run, wants to pass. Still looking to his right. Unloads to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling
What to do, Law?
why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Takes the handoff. It's Martin.
Ooh.
Tackled almost.
Satula.
Not a whole lot on that one.
Yeah.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man in the middle. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
I heard it be too long. My bad.
Rhythm so far in this game, and maybe they need to stop taking so many shots downfield. Just work some more high percentage completions to get these drives going to score some points.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
What the?
Almost took it
Man, I ain't
away,
even gonna say that.
Huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime.
Man, that was crazy work that he caught that shit. It's 3 niggas, 4 niggas over there. That shit crazy.
This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in.
We don't play them games.
Defense all over it.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Wants to go up top on 2nd down.
What else my safety just sitting there doing, bro? Why you ain't hit nigga right through your zone, bro?
here,
Was the
that's
running
going
back?
to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He gets a block.
That's my freshman. Get out of there. That's my freshman. That's my freshman. Get out of there. Go get you a touchdown per game, young nickel. You say you want playing time, man. Go get you something then, nigga.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards.
Go get you something then, young nigga.
What a great job by the returner.
You want the Jet Award this year?
Providing the electricity. There's a
If
reason
it keep looking like that, you're going to win it.
because of that awesome kickoff return.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one.
Oh,
And
the
he'll
boy's
bring it
hot.
out of the end zone.
Hit that nigga.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. First play of this drive. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Flying down the right side. The 20. He is in. Touchdown, Penn State. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Here's Carr to throw. Buying time to his right. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete.
And those are tough passes. When you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines, it's a longer throw for the quarterback to make. And I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show itself.
The quick game. A 5-yard pickup there leaves them with 3rd down and 5. The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Out wide right, it's Graham. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. Notre Dame lines up quickly. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. get the conversion, move the sticks.
Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. C.J. Carr firing again. He'll try to do it himself. Inside the 15. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
It's 1st and 10 from the 13. He breaks a tackle. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Notre Dame will now use its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Keeping his eyes downfield. Unleashes to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
On the move. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. And leading things off, we take a look at Miami in their matchup against the number 12 team, the Utah Utes. And it's the Hurricanes looking to come out on top in what has been a high-scoring affair. And I love that neither team fears this moment. Gotta see which defense is able to make a stand.
The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity.
They called a flag on me. It's crazy.
17, it's not panic.
That's crazy.
I know we just gave up some points.
Come on,
defense
dog.
hasn't played great.
I wasn't even trying to
This
bump
offense
into
can
him.
still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something.
They put the brakes on it.
Man, we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Gets the back moving. Second down to the air. Fires to the wideout. Working
Wow.
right. Really nice pickup there as they have it out
That's
to the
a minute.
44 with a first down.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again. Give them credit. They never lost their confidence. They never stopped being aggressive, and finally 2 guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep, good coverage.
Second down, gonna throw it. Out wide left, it's Wallace. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Wants to throw on third down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Easy. Zion.
The throws are coming.
Platinum quickie.
You need to make plays in the passing game, but you got to protect your quarterback better. This defense, they've got their ears pinned back. You got to do something.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty. They'll take the penalty and move them back. The Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. What a terrible, terrible shame. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds.
When is available.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Still running at the 40. Turning it on. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the route is on.
And how about this, man? Picking up right where they left off, putting up points, being explosive, being a threat. You thought at half maybe the defense would come up with some answers. So far, first drive, no answers to be found.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown.
Love stupid as hell.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to
Yes, sir, big bro. Yes, sir, big bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, big bro. Yeah, what's up?
The Nittany Lions trying to
Wow.
find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. On the ground, it's
Oh,
Wallace.
oh, okay.
Nowhere to go.
And after your defense just went out there and gave them a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really
I'm gonna wear the blue with the gold, the massive. You know what I mean?
Gonna have to create some explosive.
Bro, you need to worry about what you gotta worry about. Wait for me. You might be smacked up before you even get to me. Exactly. You might be smacked up before you get to me. That's gonna be two. It's gonna be two, low. I'm just fucking this dude right here, Pooty. I'm just running all kind of shit, still blowing his ass out. Get out of here with that. Get out of here. You see what I do? Why you running your goddamn mouth? You just come in here and turn shit up. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. We got turnovers. Ain't made a turnover. Come on, man. Stop playing with me. I'll beat the shit out of USC. You got to come to Notre Dame.
Hey, these guys can play offense too now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split them out at wide receiver next
What they on?
after making that big play, but defense, great
job
Nah,
of
they
making
on
it
15.
interception. You're right. Doing something with it. They'll just slide
I thought it was on
down.
15, off.
Take that thing all the way back.
Yeah, I had already did that. I seen what they said that last time, but I put it on like 15, I think.
He'll bring it out. It's Wallace. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Yeah, I already looked at it. Your cheese, they telling me your cheese ain't gonna work as well. That's what I'm saying.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line.
Yes, sir. So So you're gonna have a different play
The
style when you
center
play
now
me,
is going
home,
to
but
the air. Fires to the right.
no,
That's
that shit ain't gonna
caught.
work.
It's Howard. That's the kind of
That
play
shit ain't
that
gonna
can
work. Like,
really get your
hey,
imagination
I
out
ain't
to the
bad at you,
36.
bro. I ain't bad at you, bro. That shit's
That's a
hey,
huge throw for the
oh, we
offense,
gonna be
but they're
ready
down
for
by
you.
a
Don't
ton. They're
worry.
going to need a lot more of that, and it's not
I'm gonna
going to
make
be easy
sure,
considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball
and I'm gonna
every
throw a
play
pass
here
on
in
your
the second
motherfucking ass.
half moving forward.
And
I'm
they'll
gonna throw a
stop him
pass on your
just
motherfucking ass. That's
short
what I
of the
want. As soon
first
as I
down,
notice that
just
run come in,
inches
oh,
away
I'm
from
gonna take him out a couple plays, bring him back,
That would be
same
the
shit,
definition of first down success. Putting
right
yourself
over
in
the
a good
top.
position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I
And
want next. I can take a shot down the field.
I'm just
I
really
can run
working
the
Bryce. I'm
football,
just,
get
you
a
know
new
what I'm
set of
saying?
downs. Like,
Come here, nigga.
nice
I'm just
touchdown execution.
getting Bryce right, give me
He'll
some
be
reps.
dragged to the ground, but it'll be a
Huh?
first down.
He came, yeah, he said, but
It's got
40
to
years
feel
old, can't
good
was.
as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Straight ahead, it's Wallace. Oh, he's got some space. At the
How?
20.
Go get him.
They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Right side, it's Howard.
Oh my God, he killed that nigga.
Touchdown, Penn State!
My boy been
They ran
RPO
and
me to
took it
death.
on in for the score.
Yeah, and this offense needs a
It's
spark,
big on
man.
work
Down
eventually,
big.
man.
Listen, it's game one. It's not the end of the world, but
I ain't mad
we
at
got
you
a
on, but
deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
where your quarterback is this year?
Perfectly down the middle.
Oh man, please. I understand.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Slips through the line.
You gonna have to be a
They
quarterback
try to
that
get the
day.
ball set up for him. Not quite
Not no,
enough
not no,
over here.
not no
He's
game
playing a
manager.
good job to give his offense some breathing room.
Yeah, all right. You gonna have to pass because you gonna be down. That defense is where you need to help it. Right? And
Notre Dame has
you
the
might
ball
score.
and ready to get moving.
I ain't mad at that. But I know what happened when it's my turn to
Looking
score.
for space. It's Walton.
Nah, you ain't gonna make me pass the ball because you ain't gonna be able to stop the run.
And he will finally go out of bounds after another big
4
gain. And
rushes,
they are
106 yards. We working on the
absolutely
next nigga.
gashing them with this running game.
We
They
working
made the defense
we
pay with
working on
that
the next
last
nigga.
big chunk of yardage. Now
I
first
ain't
and
even
10
really
from the
doing
30.
that. I'm just running the ball.
They're testing the right side here.
Hold up
Finds a
what?
place at
Mobley in
the
that
20.
touchdown. What you talking about? Hold up on what?
Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to
Why
check
wouldn't
out
Mobley
the
hold up?
boundary on the field. No,
His
that
backup
one
got
needs
100.
to have the
You talking
flag
about
come
him?
out and take a touchdown off the board after that play.
I always do that. Mobley just it's 2 of them. It ain't just Mobley. You better watch 20. I just went to the crib just now. They called it back on the whole play.
The holding penalty
Nah,
pushes them back.
That was
It's
Mobley I went
first
to the
and
crib
20.
with. You gonna see it
Making the
popping up on the
adjustment.
screen. You gonna see it. You gonna see it, Law. You gonna see it.
They're looking for an advantage to
You
the
gonna see
right.
it popping right up on
They
the
got a
screen.
clock
Mobley.
just enough and a good gain on
Such and such. Such and such.
Here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Pull to the ground. Third and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Powers
Got you. My boy too fast. Real talking about walk. Stop it. Stop it. That nigga is ridiculous, bro. That little motherfucker is just like that nigga DJ got. Straight the fuck up. Same dude.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
I know how it goes. I know how it goes. You just hoping for the best, man. I get it. Okay, then. Meanwhile, I'm trying to put up a 60 ball like DJ. Fuck it.
And he'll just take a knee in this drive.
ACC, man, we running shit. That shit rough as fuck, boy. Wait, that shit different, bro. Bruh, that shit is an art, bro, in itself, bro. Real shit. Like getting away from two niggas and trying to dictate two niggas to get past when they get down the field. Like, bro, that shit is not for the weak, boy.
Everyone's expecting you to throw, so not a lot of defenders in the box. That's a great situation to try to run the ball.
Man, all this shit, bro. They be hell, they be getting all kind of shit, bro. That shit is wicked, bro. I done it before. I'm telling you, it's wicked. I was ready, so ready to get my position on the field so I can start running down on the damn punt team, bro. Good shit, Zuckmer. I love it. Got them boys, man. Got them boys, man. Love them boys, man. Love them additions. Y'all making some plays. That nigga, Zion, yo, elite. That motherfucker get out the edge so fast, bro.
Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense. And that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
Third and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass.
Come on, bro. That's Leonard, bro. You already got the little touchdown when the nigga bumped him off the route. They're not gonna let you get another chance. I'm gonna make sure he on.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Gotta make the play on fourth. Throws to the wideout.
Oh my God, good kids. Well, they would not let me get no good animations on that pass when I be trying to pick this off. Well, I'm right there looking at that shit.
The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. They just keep firing.
Oh, we ain't going for that. Fuck you think this is? Satula. Come on, man. Boy, been hitting shit.
Man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part, probably the hardest too, getting him on the ground.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Sends it back in motion. Second down, gonna throw.
Yeah, I'm seeing all that. Come on, throw it over here so I can pick that shit off.
Slung down back at the 43. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Send the tight end in motion. Running inside.
Yeah, no, young man.
Knocked
We want that ball, man.
They tried to surprise him on third along with the run, and nothing doing. The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Hunt is on its way. Trying to get started.
Oh, yeah, we out here.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Throwing, Underwood. Rolls right. Fires to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Marsh.
Get him off here, Marsh.
Makes the catch and he's free. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
Notre Dame right back to the line.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Quarterback keeper. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Throwing, Carr. Stepping to the right. Into the end zone. Incomplete. He was looking for the score there.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
They'll move the wide receiver. Carr from the gun on third down. Escapes the pressure going right. Looking for the score. And the throw.
No way.
But you got to do it in the field. Quite keep that foot in bounds.
No fucking way, bro. I caught that bitch and I couldn't get my feet down, bro. Wow.
Still trying to
That's
execute
crazy.
their offense, still trying to make big plays, and they've had a great day so far.
That's crazy
They've
work
already
right there,
put
man.
this game in a hammerlock, and now they'll go for the submission hold on fourth and goal. Fourth down, Carr. Extending the play. Gets